RONNIE2K, rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
Woo dope, woo dope, it's ya boy. You don't know Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. I'll give you all that 5 seconds. 5 seconds to show boys some love by liking the video, because you know YouTube actually link the algorithms to likes. So the more likes, the faster y'all get these notices on time, y'all. 5 seconds to like of the video, y'all. I know y'all got your boy. I know y'all got your boy. Bruce Squad, we in the building. So here's who I got in the background, of course. RONNIE2K actually did a full breakdown explaining what we are seeing yo in the trailer. And I ain't gonna front with y'all, I'm really excited. So let's see, because he gonna have a lot of info, of course. He gonna have a lot of info, so he gonna be able to translate and make it all make sense to us. So let's check out Ronnie's breakdown. It's like a 13 minutes or so. I'm gonna try not to pause as much as possible, but of course we're gonna be talking about some of the stuff he's mentioning while doing his full breakdown. All right, so let's check out this video real quick, y'all. Let's get to it.
So let's get into it. The city is huge. The return of affiliations may be just as big, if not bigger. It's one of the most requested features from the NBA 2K community.
Facts.
I was listening, I was looking at it, so was the development team, to try to get affiliation-based gameplay. Like I said, it was tough on current gen, but here we are in next gen, where the technology is going to allow us to build cities as we speak. Mike Wang talked about it a lot with load times earlier, and we're incredibly excited to bring it back in a meaningful way that allows you guys to be competitive, but also just enjoy a huge space. Something we've wanted to bring back and do for a while. Yeah, it's just I'm so blown away and so excited. So let's start with the basics of the affiliations. There's 4 of them, as you I'm sure have heard. The Northside Knights, the South City Vipers, the Beasts of the East, and the Western Wildcats. Each of them has their dedicated borough and set of affiliation courts within the city. You'll be assigned one of these 4 rival factions, and you'll also, have different music, different VOD, different feel. If you don't land in the affiliation of your choice, you can always try to head to the city hall of the affiliation you're interested in joining and file a transfer request.
Okay.
The penalty for changing your affiliation is your rep level will reset all the way down to Pro 1. This is pretty similar to when we had affiliations back in the game.
That's gonna hurt.
I would definitely encourage you to think long and hard before abandoning your team to jump ship. I mean, we're going to have some amazing mares and lots of competition. We'll get into the mares in a minute, but lots of competition in each affiliation. So try to get into affiliation and rep that affiliation. Do it well. Of course, if you need to, then you're going to take the penalty of resetting your rep. So make sure you know what you want to do. At the core of affiliations gameplay, of course, is rivalry and competition. It's us versus them. Which affiliation will be the best? We've designed this experience to be an ever-present grapple among the 4 affiliations, the Knights, the Vipers, the Beasts, and the Wildcats, for bragging rights within the city. Here's what in play as you represent your affiliation. Lots in play. Of course, player rep. Playing in your affiliation has its advantages that you will get your maximum rep if you're playing in other affiliations. And look, we know that you guys want to play with your friends, but we also want you to represent your affiliation. You'll earn a lot less rep if you go play in rival affiliations.
Yeah.
Rep your city, play in your city, enjoy it. But of course, we have
that's splitting up the community
days,
though,
which is also a concept from before. The final 2 weeks of every mayor turn, again, talking about mayors in a little bit, will feature the culmination of a series of events that crowns the affiliation to run the city. Rival Day Conquest is a key event where all rep earning restrictions are removed from the city, and you can invade every other borough with your teammates and take hold of the courts. Of course, keep a close eye on the leaderboard. At the end of Rival Day Conquest, the 4 affiliations will be ranked by score and seeded for the culmination of the city of the season and the Rival Day Championship. It's of course going to be all about the competition. And then the Rival Day Championship takes place in the event center. You probably saw that, the big building in the middle, the final piece of the puzzle to find out who is the true champion of the city for that mayoral term. And you'll battle against other affiliations in this kind of event. And it's cool that it's going to happen, you know, after every mayor term. We're going to generate a lot of excitement around these couple weeks, and then of course this Rival Day Championship. And we'll see what happens when somebody wins. The spoils of the city await you. You're going to pick up prizing as individuals. Enjoy that free VC if you can win. And you know, your mayor is going to be rewarded to deck out your borough in a better way, so that you can continue to kind of like be the star among all the affiliations. We want to reward you properly for doing that. So yeah, it's pretty dope, and it's going to drive people to want to win. Sorry about Sophie squeaking. Of course, I'm doing this at home, but I wanted to get you the information. And I've mentioned mayors over and over again, so I think I should probably talk about that a little bit. By now, you may have heard who the mayors are, but I would love if you are seeing this video at the beginning, and thank you for subscribing. And of course, it's going to start with this first term with these 4 individuals, which will be announced later today, if you're watching this on the same day, who are going to be the mayors of the affiliations. But really, what is the power of the mayor? That's the more important part. They'll be very influential as a player in your affiliation to what happens every single day. So how do they become elected? Of course, we picked the first few, but now it's you know, then it's going to be your choice after terms. So mayors are responsible for several things: affiliation videos. They'll be talking about, you know, things that are happening in our core. Try to get you guys to rally around the affiliation, motivate some of the people that are struggling in the affiliation so that they can perform better. And, you know, it's all about driving that competition. So they are going to be the flag bearer of trying to drive
Brute Squads for mayor, y'all. Brutalsim for mayor, y'all.
Mayors
type it in the chat.
Generate custom music playlists, something the team and I have been working on to give these different affiliations, you know, different vibes. And it's a great feature that, you know, you can create your own vibe based on the selections of the mayor. But I mean, he's defining it, and as you move from one affiliation to another, you'll hear the music fade away from one and go into the other.
Yo, y'all know the island vibe, y'all.
Really cool experience, walking around.
Let's go.
Of course, the very large city. The mayors also control the court design, especially when affiliations win and they're rewarded with new items. So winning affiliations, not surprisingly, are going to have better looking courts. And will they choose a thematic design that's actually based on the mascot, or are they going to go a different way? Are they going to go with NBA teams? I mean, here's the thing though, mayors have to do right by you guys. You guys, they have to think about their own community, because they have to want to get reelected. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see
what's
how
the
you guys
benefit to be mayor though.
Yeah,
more rep or something.
Mayor's going to make it through the entire time of 2K21. And you know what's awesome? Like, everybody's all about logos and the need to get a logo, and you know, it's kind of awesome that now there's another thing that people are going to be trying to get, which is to be the mayor and all the power that comes with it. Continuing on with the powers, mural designs, you can make it look highly stylized and really set the tone when rival players come to visit, so that you are the envy of them. Got to create that jealousy. And then uniform selection. When it comes time to battle head-to-head, the mayor actually picks the uniform. So you work on, you know, the look and feel as you go and face your rivals. And it's all about dressing for success. And it'll be, I mean, rival days were such a huge feature back in the day. They're going to be extremely monumental during this time, and I'm going to really enjoy watching the competition during rival days. Mayors will also be interacting with constituents, meaning you guys, with polls and messaging. It's built directly into the menu system, and of course I'm sure voting is as well. And speaking of voting, so we hand selected the initial candidates, spent a lot of time thinking about this with Constant and the dev team, and you know, you're very aware of the 4 of them, and I'm sure they're going to do a great job. They're going to be leading the charge for setting the tone for the affiliations, but also what the mayor program looks like.
Okay.
But they're not permanent. Every 6 weeks, we're going to have an election week.
Every 6 weeks.
Where you guys, representing your own affiliation, can vote who the next mayor is. Interesting week with voting, and it's going to be interesting in our game every 6 weeks as we run out with terms. Extremely exciting. I mean, I think of all the features in the game this year, I'm going to love the peak in conversation every 6 weeks around voting time, and see how you guys want to pick whether a mayor stays or whether a mayor
Bro,
is
this is
booted
something
out of
extra,
office.
y'all.
We'll
This is
just
something
have to see.
extra. Alright, so he doing the outro now. But anyways, man, let me know what y'all think, man. It sounds really interesting, especially that mayor thing they got going on there, man. But it's gonna be like, the thing is, they say they want to try to thing the separation, but at the same time they're not allowing us, like they kind of penalizing you for playing outside of your affiliations bars. But it's gonna be interesting to see how this really affects the community. But so far, I like it. Of course, I'm gonna have to link up with the Brew Squad. Let's decide what affiliation we going with. You know we're gonna be going strong. Yo, Brew Squad for mayor. You know you gotta put your boy mayor, man. Your boy gonna be running for office, yo. But anyways, man, shout out to Ronnie for doing this breakdown, man. We do appreciate it, man. We're gonna be looking forward to more news updates. You know I got y'all. And yeah, I've been on the grind. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. I've been on the grind. You know the grind don't stop. So I'm gonna be on everything. I already saw some more info for me to drop for y'all, but you're gonna get that later on. But anyways, if it's your first time to the channel, you want to be up to date on everything 2K. I'm talking about news, tips, tricks, tutorials, the whole 9. Make sure like the video, share the video, and hit your boy your subscribe. If it's not your first time though, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna be informed, y'all. Your boy Simon, love, respect, bless up. Peace.